Hello guys, today we're going over the Rise of Skywalker week. The final weeks. I didn't really cover the Star Wars Rise of Skywalker weeks because, I didn't really care, but now, it's no different. I already have gone down the rabbit hole of talking about Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, and how bad the movie will be. So we're going over the weeks, so from a news source that recently contacted me, they have claimed to see the film as possible they could I've had they told me of other sources they confirmed for me that new person had enough accurate details to make it mention also to make it feel comfortable selling itself, blah 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 blah. Mirrors, but my research and edit summary, I'm only making notes with the additional detail was added, so if from the thing out. So there's a lot here, and we'll be going over some of these stupidest ones. Okay, so Kylo Ren killing that happens and to find. So Kylo slaughtered of natives to find Vader's Wayfinder is the Sith dagger thing, device. Why? And of course, this is possible spoilers. Obviously, you know, if you want to see spoilers of Rise of Skywalker, then why are you not seeing this? But will Red Nebula will exit space to get to Exegol. See in recent TV spots of resistance ships raided the movie. On Exegol, Kylo wanders into what looks like a science lab, but Palpatine's voice can be heard claiming that he made Snoke. And it's been ordered, yeah, because we have to find a way to bring power. Because we killed off Snoke, so we have to bring back someone else. Because that's how reasonable Star Wars is, okay? With regards to Palpatine, the disc appears flashes of lightning reveals Palpatine's face, but with white eyes attached to his back to some sort of vertical metal arm leading to something we do not see. Palpatine apparently discusses a large armada to the point Cal orders to locate Rey. Cal takes it as killer. Palpatine warns that he's not who he thinks he is. The film cuts to an asteroid-based sequence where the first step of Poe, Ben, and Chewie and on the Falcon and Halo tests and stuff. Chewie gets pissed, and basically obviously better than him. That he's much older, and Chewie goes to check out something that he like. Yeah, this is a this is a very integral part of the plot. Okay, a very integral part. Okay, you know. Playing sets. So informant, getting the bull's name, and then of course Ray has to have a training. We're called trying to communicate with past Jedi, But Ray, of course, gets better at using Jedi and trees to fall. The Hammer's BBA. Okay, that's Of course, it's play. It's droid abuse. Unreasonable. Of course, people who play BB-8 will be happy, but it's it's droid abuse. Rey is a villain. Proven 100% that Rey is the villain of Star Wars. She abuses BB-8. Okay, that's kidding. Rey, Finn, and Poe reconnect with the Falcon lands. Blah blah blah. We see members of Resistance try to put down a fire, but they don't know what's coming from. Makes Rey very upset with Poe. Combined forces of Palpatine and the First Order apparently thrown out as the Final Order. Oh. Makes me want to smack myself in the face. Luke was apparently searching for Exegol but was unable but then why did Luke die? If he was apparently searching for Exegol, then why did he die? What was the purpose of him dying in the first place? The source says that Rose is little more than a background character. She's got like 2 lines, but she's nothing. Yeah, she's nothing significant because nobody likes Rose Tico. Because Rose Tico sucks as a character. It's kind of like Jar Jar Binks in episode 2. He's kind of a background character in episode 2. Following the meeting, and Kyle discusses the First Order spy to a room of officers, he immediately says Hux's names, but immediately changes the subject. Further reveals the meeting, and at the same time we see Prude, another character that nobody knows. During the movie, he mentions that Seven Palpatine during the days of the Empire. Kyle and Rey's force on his planet, as soon as he zaps out, Rey draws the attention of some stormtroopers, and of course, this is where they, oh, here's the They Can Fly now, and it's the Days They Can Fly now scene, okay? The best scene in the entire movie, when the team is stuck beneath the, okay, that's okay, that was sarcasm back there, but when the team is stuck beneath sand, Poe asks Finn and Rey if they're okay with CPO apparently comments, I didn't hear you mention my name, but I'm still fine. And of course they go down the tunnel and start and do stuff and the sandworm, they have to fight the sandworm, we're skipping all that stuff, Especially, timid, Neo, they found something called found OC Sips and if wrong. OC was abused pretty bad and is fixed only when spoken to, sends aside away from people, but BB-8 finds and reboots him. I'm not even halfway through the weeks. This is so long. Okay, this is like the entire plot of the movie, basically. This is the entire plot of the movie, basically. Yeah, it is true. So basically, they two comics capture, and they find out that Kylo Ren's Ship Press's story is some new character that probably no one's gonna like. So C-3PO really takes out the RT-20 method and memory could wipe out. Could be restored by him. Free C-3PO feel confidence in RT-2 memory things. And of course, after C-3PO's memory wipes, he's words of the deep translations of the Sith Dagger and reboots. Blah blah blah. And that's where I know Piku Frick. Probably gonna be an unforgivable character in the new movies. So, and of course, the Ray grabs the dagger in Kylo's quarters. The plot device to apparently they left on Jakku, and added the film that OT was not sent to kill, but to retrieve Ray after Hux finds a that's he's a hero on a Star Wars story. Yeah, Hux is now a good guy, I guess. But Poe shoots him in the leg instead and asks why he's helping him. Hux replies that he doesn't care if the First Order wins. He has launched Kylo to lose. He is killed by pride when he reports an incident that has too obvious in what actually happened. And of course, there's the Death Star scene that was in the trailer, and we see the Ewoks as well. So, and Endor the cohorts explain why the First Order troopers were mutilated during a battle using the fire and citizens and managed to escape with the ship where they were in. Where it was the provider, whoa, no, Mary Sue! Actually interacts with a dark version of herself on the Death Star to touching the Wayfinder. Dark Ray uses a folding lightsaber to trap Ray's own prey to get the upper hand, driving Holder to play how much powerful she is. She could be snaps into the darkness, but of course, Ray being a Mary Sue, she snaps back into reality. Plus, was under a present that Leia, who snaps Leia. Oh yeah, Leia. She was never a Jedi in the original trilogy. So in Kylo and Rey's duel on the Death Star records, Rey is angry following Kylo. We get to see a force push Finn and Xana out of the zone. Part of another forgivable character. This person says that the Rey's final bird is Ben, which catches Kylo's attention and distracts him long enough for Rey to stab him. And of course, in subsequence, we heal him. After Kylo is hit, Han Solo starts off but Noel. Not as a force ghost, as he's standing alive there again. He gives Kylo some words of encouragement, and the conversation closely mirrors Han's death scene in The Force Awakens. I know what I have to do, but I know I have to say. Han Solo is dead. Yeah, no. No, catches the lightsaber as Rey falls into the wrecked tie, and he gets to this place, and Luke apparently says something, and the Luke Rey scenes are probably described, oh, blah, blah, blah. But Luke Skywalker, he's a Force ghost. Confirmed that both Luke and Rey know Rey is a Palpatine, but yet choose to betray it anyway. So that means game theory was right the whole time that Rey was a Palpatine. Rey is a Palpatine. When Rey leaves this place, she actually does not transmit the path to Axel to the Resistance, so the Nissa commutes into the Red 5, leaves Luke's old X-Wing. The Resistance doesn't have significant data to get there, and Dio knows the way. Porgs, oh yeah, Porgs, remember those things? Remember Porgs? No one does. Right after the memory restores, there's a CPU aims that R2 tells him where it is. Where he gets the X-Shot over, so he wanders in, but he sees zero resistance. And happens upon the Sith throne. Palpatine emerges on the magical side of it. Everything, including to assassin, was meant to retrieve her, never get to kill her. They meant to be surrounded by hundreds, if not thousands, of Palpatine's friends, acolytes. While Palpatine is guiding Rey into killing him, he points out the fleet as community could be Empress Palpatine. Now you know who Rey's parents are! Gyro not Ben enters Axel and gets his ass handed to him by the Knights of Ren until they're about to strike Palpatine. Rey initiates a bond and AIDS gives him Rey his lightsaber. But Rey was never a fucking Jedi to begin with! Palpatine apparently thinks about the bond that he somehow extremely powerful and well it is for it to occur. Then he sucks up the wife to his toy. His eyes turn to yellow orange ship style. Oh yeah, now Palpatine's a vampire. Now Palpatine's a vampire in the sky fight. This is just getting worse and worse. So, in the Sith Trooper person, they're no better than the average Stormtrooper in the original trilogy. That being said, there's very more of them. The rally fighters being sorry, Rubber One, the Valkyrs. The members of the Resistance are also having a difficult time due to being outnumbered by the Sith fleet. The Poe very begins to apologize for something that Rando's answers and basically announces his arrival. Absolutely massive amount of ships directly above you here. Ben and Zan make a suicide attempt, of course. They succeed! Of course, it's reasonable, Palpatine sees the arrival of field forces begin to raft the lightning storms a good chunk of the free out of the sky. Even Poe's X-Wing is set off for a good bit. Of course, people are going to be discussing most. Apparently, Palpatine does in fact bend into Ravine, claiming he's the last in the Skywalker line. Ray hears voices such as Yoda, Luke, Leia, Mace Windu, and others who give us strength to stand up. And of course, the fight against Palpatine. Yeah, that was all true the whole time. Because Rey has to be a Mary Sue. Palpatine essentially disintegrates and explodes, getting the leader to expose. Also killing Rey. Then apparently climbs out of the pit, find a dead Rey and decides to give his life for her. Are you seriously ripping off Naruto? Okay? There was a scene in Naruto where the person gives their life to bring him back. Oh, you're seriously ripping off that scene from Naruto. You're seriously ripping off Naruto, okay? And of course, he uses the healing stick to save Rey, but draining his life force in the process. There's a weird fanfic. Oh yeah, it's pretty of course. Way whoa, ooh! But Kylo Ren finally dies. The worst Star Wars villain, probably since the prequel trilogy. It's finally gone. Lando goes back to Zana and blah blah blah. It's Bible Frick is seen as Zoe's Sip's pose, skill, and piloting is being matched by Zoe throughout the fight. And of course, it's the ending, so this leads to Chewie, who hears Mars and call him. You think he's going to ask for a kiss, but you deserve this. He gives him a Ward's medal, okay? After seeing everybody kissing Poe, apparently he gives Zoe a side nod, and insinuates her to head nowhere else for a bit, and she apparently takes off her helmet. No. And he described it as basically different on how I posed. He told Rey to not disassemble Luke and Leia's lightsaber. She came to the moisture farm to bury them. She has now a black-gray handled lightsaber, which she ignites to a yellow blade. She and BB-8 are the only ones present until a woman asking, where she's Rey who? And then Luke and Leia's ghost said in distance she provides Rey Skywalker. As he clearly sees, oh, he wants to space, Luke Skywalker even more. Oh yeah, it's a great. That's a great idea. Oh yeah, let's disgrace Luke Skywalker even more. He clearly sees him as the parents he never has able to have. Rey and BB-8 woke off into seeing twin sons. Movie ends the deal was there too. Is Anakin movie? Nope. Is there any explanation? It's not really alive. He's a pretty horrific that he's just a corpse puppet. He's able to speak for by his spirit. He's also eventually the soul past. What the hell is Disney coming up with? Okay, seeing Force goes in the movie. There's the voices, Spawn was the voices they reach out to Rey in a time of need. Luke in the most prominent voices I can recall. The correct on the ghost appearances too. There's a weird ghost version scene where Luke explains that he was trained where and felt a disturbance. The ghost and the Kylo Ren, the pit doesn't kill him, but what does happen? They always said that, Google's Matt Smith, I don't remember seeing him. So there we go. The Rise of Skywalker, the part week is terrible. This movie, not the weaker, but the part, this is true, the part of Rise of Skywalker is even worse than The Last Jedi, okay? There's so many plot holes, and I bet the critics say it's the best movie of the year. Oh my god, wait, whoa, oh my god! It's, reasonable, and of course we have, Palpatine being disgraced, Luke Skywalker being disgraced, Solo being disgraced, and every other character from the original trilogy being disgraced in this series for, probably, hopefully, for the last time, okay? Hopefully, Star Wars Hopefully this movie does not gross $1 billion, because this does not sound like a movie that grosses $1 billion. And that's basically about the Rise of Skywalker weeks. Rise of Skywalker is terrible. Goodbye.